Good morning, everybody. So this morning I woke up to this really long email that I had from a cherished Facebook friend, and he was telling me a story that happened years ago it was a long story, but it was about him carrying around this fake Uzi when he used to hang out in these bad neighborhoods and kind of felt like he could use that for protection. So it reminded me of this story that I want to tell because I want you all to know that I learned a long time ago not to play with guns. So I'm going to tell you this little funny story. It's not really that funny, but it's what kept me away from ever playing with guns. So my girlfriend and I were both latchkey kids, and we were kind of bad kids. We weren't the worst of kids, but we surely weren't the best. And we were two white girls, and we were hanging out in the bad neighborhoods. And we thought we were cool. We had lots of friends, and we were just gallivanting around town at about 16, 17 years old when we had first gotten our driver's license. So we used to hang out downtown, and at the time, downtown was not the gas lamp that it is today. It was really quite a seedy area. And I had a neighbor that had this little pistol that was a BB gun, but it looked very real. And he let us have it, and we just thought, you know, we would keep it in the car for fun, not necessarily fun, but for protection. Not that it would have protected us any, but we were dumb. So we took this BB gun with us around town in the car. And so we used to drive around Broadway downtown, and there was this hooker that was her area. And she didn't like it when we would come around. And so every time we would come around and just kind of go cruising down the street, she would always yell and cuss at us and tell us to get out of her area and all this stuff. So we just kind of laughed and thought it was funny. Well, one day we decided to go down there, and we thought, okay, we have this little BB gun, and we weren't going to take any of her crap if she was going to be yelling at us. So we're driving down the road, and there's Coco on the side of the street, and she starts yelling and cussing all kinds of nasty things to us. And I was driving, and my girlfriend, and I'm not mentioning any names, was in the passenger seat. And so she had the BB gun, and we thought it would be funny if she, you know, would just kind of point it at her and kind of scare Coco. And so we did. And Coco got scared. And it was something else to see the look in her eyes and to see her kind of run away. When I think back about this now, I feel terrible about it. But at the time, we laughed and laughed and laughed. And we passed Coco after we had done this, and we were laughing. We did a U-turn. We were going back up. She was gone off the street, and we were laughing, laughing, laughing. And there we were, stopped at the red light where we had just flashed the gun at Coco, but turned around going in the opposite direction. And out of nowhere, big old gigolo Jack Pimp had to weigh at least 250 pounds, comes up to the passenger side of the road where my girlfriend was, and cold clocked her in the face. I have never been so scared in my life. I ran that red light, and we pulled over on the side of the road, scared shitless, and my girlfriend had a goose egg about this big for a long time. And we realized, whoa, weren't we stupid? So I'm telling you people, don't play with guns.